Hello everybody out there and welcome back to another weekly comic book haul. We've got a lot of books this week. However, our physical pile, we don't have as much. It's a pretty small pile right now. Don't worry, because when DC Rebirth hits in June, and as DC Rebirth continues forward, this physical pile is going to grow and grow and grow again. And right now we're just rationing off our physical books, and we're preparing for Rebirth, and also the pile will be growing and growing and growing for another reason, which I'll get into. But before we get into the books, speaking of which, let's get into the news. First and foremost, before I get into anything, I want to thank all of you so much for all the support you've been giving to all the stuff that I took from this channel and I've moved over to Comic Frontline. Anime Weekly is doing amazing right now. I'm really loving the comments and the feedback and everything you guys are doing on there. And it's only been going on for 2 weeks. The Dark Avenger haul, which also has only 2 episodes so far, has been doing amazing as well. We did get your guys' message about World of Nintendo, and we will be getting more stuff in the future as time and money allows. Michael will be doing the Tanuki Super Mario. As soon as I catch up a little bit, I want to have a little bit of an archive. I want to catch up on all the Batman v Superman stuff I wanted to record before I got sick. And just like on this channel, it's not going to be going up every single day. It's not going to be going up all at once or, bulk here, bulk there. I'm going to be making an archive like I did for Dark Avenger C86. And as time allows and as a free day here, there, or anywhere hits where there's not that many videos, I'll be putting up a review. So the Tanuki Mario, I can't give a definitive date on, but maybe next week, maybe the week after, as we have the room to stick things in. Also, Funko Spotlight is something I want to bring back, and there are a few other series that we will be making teasers or reintroduction. Remember that word, you'll see as Comic Frontline as the videos go up. But shows will be popping up that you haven't seen for a while, and some other things will be popping up that you haven't seen yet. So look forward to all that in the future as time allows, and as I get used to the new trend. I'm really enjoying. I feel more relieved. It's not like I have to have a video a day up on this channel anymore. And with Frontline, it's just like what Mike Spider Slayer says. If there's a day where I have nothing to upload, at least I know there's something somebody else will be uploading. So it gives me a little bit more relief, and it allows me to do more. The Dark Avenger podcast, I did not get around to doing this week because I've been sick. So there was no way to catch up. So next week, I will attempt to do what I was supposed to post this week, episode 4, and then the week after, I'll try to get episode 5, so those will be the 2 weeks together. Couldn't help getting sick, and when you're doing an audio-only podcast and your voice sounds like crap, there's nothing you can do. So I'll probably be doing 2 weeks in a row of the Dark Avenger podcast. Also, if you guys want, go check out, I did a review for Harley Quinn and her gang of Harleys. I tried to do a little bit of a funny skit to it. I did it as Deadpool. Check it out. Let me know what you guys thought. You can comment the video. You can let me know on this video, or you can send me a message. I tend to check my messages once a week now because YouTube doesn't tell you when you have messages, so you have to manually check them each and every day. So I try to remember every day, but sometimes I only remember once or twice a week. So I apologize if you send a message, and it's been a while since I've replied because I keep forgetting to check. There's no notification for it like there used to be, and it drives me absolutely insane. I'm trying to think, is there anything else before I get into this other big news? This past Friday we did Dark Avenger Live episode 71. And we are on the road to episode 100, which will be dropping around either the week of Thanksgiving or the week before Thanksgiving. I don't remember, but it will be in November, and we are really excited, and we are setting up for a really huge Dark Avenger Live episode 100. We're very, very excited. It's a milestone, just like the comic review and just like everything else we do on this channel, so we're really excited to get to that milestone this fall. However, what makes this week special was right after Dark Avenger Live episode 71, I did a live stream of Metro 2033 Redux. It was part 2. I started something new where I love the quality when you live stream from the PlayStation 4 directly to YouTube. However, my PlayStation 4 is connected to this channel. So what I decided to do is this. I will be live streaming anything on PlayStation, and if I can figure out how to do it on the Xbox One, anything on Xbox, directly to my channel. I will live stream the video here. And then from here, instead of letting the video go live, I will take the video off of this channel and post it on Frontline Gaming Zone. So any walkthrough I have on any PlayStation 4 game, and if at some point I figure out Xbox One game, I will be doing live streams on this channel of it, and then the actual walkthrough or the actual video will go live on Frontline Gaming Zone. So if you don't see the video on this channel, it's because I'm posting it on Frontline Gaming Zone. So go check out Frontline Gaming Zone if you haven't. I like it because finally Frontline Gaming Zone is moving forward again. Metro Last Light's already up to part 3. I recorded part 3 tonight. And I think with part 4 we'll be halfway through the game. And I'm not looking forward to a level that's coming, and it's coming fast because I've been going through this game pretty fast. And it's really great because next month, the month of May, there are some huge games hitting the PlayStation 4, and I want to be prepared for it, and I am prepared for it. And I like this also because we can live chat on my channel through the comments, and then I have a video for Frontline Gaming Zone as well, so the walkthroughs can start moving forward for all the newer stuff that's coming out. So it's a double win for both of us, for both you guys who watch on this channel live, and for people who come later on to check out the video post live. So it's a plus for both this channel and Frontline Gaming Zone. Now the big news about comics, and we talked about this, I mentioned this back in December when our book started coming really, really late. I mentioned the move to DCBS. Mike and I finally have the date, or the month. The month will be June. We will be starting with DC Comics Rebirth. I mentioned this on Dark Avenger Live. There was a bundle for all the #1s coming out of June that we could not pass up. Again, it's always been hard for me to know what books I want 3 months in advance, because this is April and we are ordering for June. Let's say I'm reading a book in April that I no longer like. However, 3 months down the road, or 2 months down the road, I'll still be getting it. So I will be getting extra issues. But you know what? Looking at the price difference for how much we spend weekly compared to how much we will be spending if we do it through, it is through DCBS, but technically it's through a digital version of previews. Looking at how much we save, how much of a discount it is, it's something that we can't pass up. And to be honest, if I don't like a book, yes, I'll be getting an extra issue of it, but at least the price and the margin will be lower. It'll allow for us to do more. It'll allow for us to get more comics physically, if anything, possibly. And it'll allow for bigger mail times down the road as well, and for other things in general. I would definitely recommend DCBS, especially if you know definitively what books you're getting. Like when I went through the list for June, it's amazing. I honestly do know what books definitively I'm getting anyway. There were very few books I said, well, I don't know if I'm going to be getting that physically, but that's fine because that's when we'll use Midtown for the books that we don't know if we're going to want to keep them or not. Then we switch over to Midtown, and we just keep an eye week by week at what books come out, and if we didn't get it from DCBS, we'll check it out for through Midtown. So yeah, June is where it starts, so May will be the last 4 weeks where we get from Midtown, and then we are going to DCBS. Also, a lot of people ask this question, I'm going to answer it now. Bags and boards, only an extra 12 cents per comic, which is awesome. And then shipping and handling is $6.95, and if you do a weekly format like Mike and I, they add an extra $12 to your order. But it's worth it because that's how much shipping is anyway. If you think about it, 5, 10, 15, 20. And you're actually saving money because it's around $17, $18 if you take the 6 and the 12. 16, 17, 18. Yeah, no, 18. You're saving about $2. You're paying about the same shipping, but regardless, no tax. Good deals from DCBS. I would definitely recommend checking it out. And if you want to try all the #1s from Rebirth, I would definitely say check out DCBS's bundle. It's worth the money. And if you want the 80-page giant, it's only 74 cents right now. Really, I encourage you guys to check it out, especially if you want to get into comics and you want to try to save as much as possible so you can get more. Do it this way. We didn't consider it until recently, but in the end, saves us money, allows us to get more physically. It's just a win-win. It's a win-win situation for us, and it allows us to do more with the extra money that we're saving. And you guys should do the same thing if you know definitively what books you're going to get month by month. If you don't, then a week format's great for you guys. But I noticed over the past 3 years, that I have a definitive list and I can actually make orders for 3 months down the road. Maybe when I started these reviews, I didn't have a definitive list. Now I feel like I definitely have more of a definitive list, especially because of all the stuff that I get digitally now. So I know what I want physically. And yeah, makes it easier to do DCBS. So with that, let's get into the books this week. Let's start with the digital books, actually. All right, so digitally, we have... Now, I don't know if this is going to get an honorable mention or if one of us will review it, but I'm going to stick it out there because it looks really awesome and I wanted to try it out. It's Actionverse, issue number 1. From Action Lab, I believe. Action Lab Comics. We have Monstrous, issue number something.
I think it's 5.
Issue number 5. We're going to go with Mike's answer of number 5. Monstrous has been an awesome book. Wish they put numbers on there. We've got Deja Torres, issue number 2. I think it's issue 2.
3.
3. You're right. Issue 3. We've got Insufferable on the Road, issue 2. I know issue 3 came out this week. Mike will be covering issue 3 next week, and we'll be caught up, and next month he'll be doing issue 4. We got Wrath of the Eternal Warrior, issue number 6 from Valiant. It's been going really awesome. Xena, Warrior Princess, issue number 1. Michael checked it out and he wanted me to add it to the pile, so here it is. Wonderland, issue 46. Book that Mike enjoys each and every month that it comes out from Zenoscope. Harley Quinn and her Gang of Harleys, issue number 1, which I already reviewed on Comic Frontline. You can go check that review out. I kind of did it more as a skit, but it was still a fun skit, and it was funny. I think I might have gone a little too far, but when you play Deadpool, what can I say? You got Green Lantern Corps, Edge of Oblivion, issue number 4. Moon Knight, issue number 1. I'm really interested in checking this out. Will it get an honorable mention, or will it get a review? We'll have to wait and find out. And a few people asked about the C-3PO special. We ended up getting it, so we have the Star Wars C-3PO special. We'll check it out, and we'll see about how C-3PO got his red hand. Also, we got Gwenpool, issue number 1, because why not? Mike likes Deadpool. Now we have Gwenpool. And we got Web Warriors, issue 6, which I believe is my last digital book. I have not really... Oh, no, I'm sorry. A-Force, issue number 4 as well. Is my book. We'll see where Web Warriors goes. All New Inhumans issue 6 is probably going to get an honorable mention because when it comes to Inhumans, I take my time reading those books. All New X-Men issue number 8. I'm really excited to see where the next part of the story is going with Cyclops possibly being gone, but we all know he's not. Got Guardians of the Galaxy issue number 7. Mockingbird issue number 2. Which I'm looking forward to seeing how this issue goes. And this is definitely my final book, X-Men 92, issue number 2. I love the first issue. Michael's got Red Hood Arsenal, issue 11. And Starfire, issue 11, with a really nice cover. I think that's our last... Nope, Red Wolf, issue 5. Which I believe this is the last issue, if I'm not mistaken, or it's coming to a close soon. Mike took over Spider-Gwen with issue 7 since it's part of the Spider-Women Alpha story arc. Spidey, issue number 4, guest starring Deadpool. Wow, great. Dr. Doom. Darth Vader, issue 19. Hercules, issue number 6. Which Mike's been loving Hercules. And that's all the digital books that we have. Physically, this week, free at your local comic shop unless you wanted a special cover. And I'm really glad I got my hands on this. And I'm glad that it's actually the movie the movie cap that's on the cover is the Captain America 75th Anniversary magazine. This is free if you get the standard cover, which obviously has Chris Evans on the cover. If you want Alex Ross or any of the others, I believe the magazine's $7.99. It is a full-on magazine with tons of Cap history, events that he's been in, his rogue gallery. There's an advertisement for Civil War 3. Who didn't see that coming? You've got a timeline of all the stuff that's gone on with Cap. And it's just really cool. And I believe there's some stuff... Yep. And then we get some exclusive stuff from Captain America Civil War, which I really am looking forward to this as well. So there's a lot of really great stuff. And then you get, of course, what books are out now. And I'm really digging. I like it. It's a really cool magazine. I'm glad I got my hands on it. Definitely something I recommend. It's for free at your local comic shop. I didn't know about previews for DC Comics, which came out this week. Apparently, Midtown put it on sale this week for next week's pre-order. So next week's haul video will have the previews. So unfortunately, probably we're going to be late to the party with the DC Comic previews, but that's okay because everybody's really talked about it already. I wanted it because I heard it's more of a magazine than an actual, previews book. So that's why I got it. All right, we got Sonic the Hedgehog issue 280, which, by the way, in June I noticed there's no Sonic the Hedgehog, so I'm going to keep an eye on Midtown because in June there's only a one-shot coming out for Sonic, remember? So we'll see. I'll keep an eye on Midtown and see if that's true. Got Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 10. God, will this story arc end already, please? Batman Superman, issue number 31, which I love that they're doing the Superman triangle numbers. And notice the S is the classic S, not the current S that Superman wears. And I actually just noticed that as well, that it's the classic Superman S and not the S that was created for the Jim Lee Superman, which is interesting. We've got Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 5 of 6. This is the penultimate issue. If you guys have not been checking this out, you are missing out on something awesome. And that's all I have to say with that. And then finally, we've got Spawn issue number 262. Same number forwards and backwards. Will Al get out of hell, and what price will he have to pay? Holy crap. I'm excited to read this book as well. So we've got a lot of digital books. We've got a lot of books right here. There's just a lot of stuff in general that we will be talking about this week. So till then, guys, we will try to get these books read as soon as possible. There's just a lot of books, and remember, we're still reeling from being sick, so we're going to try as hard as we can to get the review up as soon as possible. Hopefully, maybe we'll be able to record it Monday night. It really depends on time, but there's a lot of books, so I'm most likely seeing it happening either Tuesday night if Frontline Live is short, or Wednesday night. So hopefully it will be Tuesday night. Hopefully we'll try to get you guys the books as soon as we can. Like I said, Harley and her gang of Harleys is already up on Frontline, and I will be doing a review for Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 5, which should be up at the same time this video goes up on Comic Frontline. So till then, guys, take care. Links in the description below. Check them out in your spare time. Feel free to comment below your thoughts on any of the books we showed here, recommendations. They're always welcome. And until next time, take care. Keep reading, keep collecting, and I'll see you guys really soon in the next video.